Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's great to have you. Today I'm going to explain to you why I designed the Mesa series the way I did, everything from this XL version to the Mini. Let's get started. I'm going to start talking about the original model. So it's got a 3.5 inch cutting edge and a 4 3/4 inch handle, which makes it really comfortable to hold in any configurations. Now, why I designed the handle with such a swooping rear end is mostly for reaching. What I find myself doing a lot of the time when I'm using my knives in the field is I'm not just bearing down and cutting force, I'm reaching with the knife. And as you reach with the knife and as you choke back, you can have that rounded spine really fill into your palm without a sharp corner poking into you as you use pressure on the knife. Now the XL version has a 4.5 inch cutting edge and the same handle as the original at 4 3/4. Now the swoop spine also makes chopping extremely comfortable because if you hold it regularly, you have great leverage and great use of the bottom heel here. But if you choke back, you have a really good purchase and you can really get a good leverage and good chop if you're cutting through small branches or shrub. Now the Mesa and the Mesa XL are both considerably big knives. The XL is at 9.5 inches overall and the regular is at 8.5 inches overall, which I like to pocket carry, but not everybody can carry that on an everyday basis. So I made the Mini. Now the Mini has a great belly, it's great for skinny, and it's only at 6.5 inches overall, which makes this both extremely comfortable, but it's also really easy to pocket carry with you every day. Now the main differences between the regular and the Mini is the handle size. Now the regular has a 4 3/4 inch handle, which makes all 4 fingers fit within all the choils, and it's extremely comfortable as this rounded spine fills right into your palm. The Mini has a 3.5 inch handle, which is designed for 1 finger in the forward choil, 2 fingers in the back, and then your pinky rests on the back end here. And it really fills out your hand really comfortably, even though it's only 3.5 inches of handle. Like all my knives, the Mesa is completely customizable, from blade finish to handle material to handle thickness. I've originally designed the Mesa to be pretty thin, mostly for maneuverability. I like a thinner handle because as I'm using the knife, if I'm up a ladder trying to reach the back end of a weather station or whatever I'm doing, and I'm using the knife in some weird contorted way, I don't really like a really big block handle that just fills out your hand because you can't move around very easily. When you have thinner handle scales, you can move it around, you can use it as you will in whatever hand position or hand orientation you're in. Now, what makes the Mesa series such a great bushcraft but also hunting knife, as those are very opposing disciplines. Now, while one knife can't excel at both, as I'm making the knife with a slight change in geometry to the angles of the blade, the thickness, the stoutness of the edge itself, I can make it either excel at hunting or a bushcraft, whatever you desire. The Mesa line is one of my most comfortable designs yet. From ergonomics to functionality, I'm thrilled with how this one came out. With most of my work being custom commissions, I can't wait to see what sort of design you guys come up with next.